Alright, we're streaming.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm here with V in Discordia, and we're going to play some Civ 6.
So, did you hear about the comic gate happening right now?
No.
I didn't. Tell us more.
Well, apparently Marvel just openly declared war on their fan base.
That seems like a smart move.
Yeah.
So there was this editor at Marvel, and she posted a picture of her drinking milk, along with some of her colleagues. And the next day she claims, without showing any proof, that she has gotten so much harassment for that picture. And,
Well,
and obviously,
yeah,
you know,
good.
like, every white knight and their mother just jump in to defend her and calling it out how horrible it is, blah, blah, blah. And the mainstream media immediately starts writing, like, thousands of articles on it. Well, the comic book media, not me. But, the worst comment that they could find, the number one, like, worst thing, was from Captain Cummings, which is a YouTuber that criticizes comic books. And he was, something like, this is just fake outrage, you know, like, and the only reason this hashtag is trending is because white knighting is so popular, which it is, because if you looked at the hashtag, like 99.9% of the people posting there were just, you know, virtue signaling how horrible it is to say bad things about women and shit like that.
Alright, V, I've sent you an invite.
Yeah, I joined.
Oh, you're in. Discordia, you should be able to join V's game now.
But the problem with this is that, like, a lot of Marvel other editors and comic book critics pitched in, and they started calling, like, the comic book readers racist, sexist. Like, the comic book community has a problem with racism, sexism, Islamophobia, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, well, so I guess nothing is better than being lectured, you know, by the company that you're trying to purchase a product from about how to behave.
I accidentally left the settings from the last live stream I did on this channel, so the title of the video was Overwatch, but I have now fixed that.
Aren't you going to add some computers for the heck of it?
But the AI sucks. I think it's better if we just play with us.
No, put some AI as well, because while it does suck, it does add for some interesting turns of events.
Discordia tiebreaker? What do you think, AI or not?
I'm gonna go for a couple of AI.
Alright, whatever. Okay. Oh shit,
It's
someone
not
joined.
the realistic map, right? Don't put the realistic one.
It's not. Alright, okay.
You get
Discordia, pick a leader and ready up when you're ready.
Oh.
if someone else joins, just leave them, because if they decide to drop out, it's replaced by a computer, so that's fine.
Yeah, but they might be way better than us.
Who cares?
Well, you if you lose.
Nah,
If you spawn next to them.
doesn't matter. I'll play defensively.
That worked really well for you the other time. I love rewatching that video where Sargon, just the absolute first chance he gets, he declares war.
Yeah, and then he has his ass handed to him.
Yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah, he actually, watching him, like, he played really badly. I'm not claiming to be good at this game, but even I can tell.
No, I just normally sit there and get harassed by barbarians. I'm like, I'll join everyone else in a minute when the barbarians leave me alone.
Is that just like real life in most of Europe these days?
Now begins your greatest quest. From this earth on towards the stars.
The map is the generic continents map, so it'll be random. Random layout.
Yeah, the advantage that Britain has is so fucking OP being on an island.
Yes.
and overwhelming navy will
Who are you playing as?
the day.
Scythia?
With your calm and steady
Scythia.
touch, you can bring
I don't know what they do.
lands under England's sway, establishing
They have archers, and Peter disconnected
Oh
apparently.
shit, we're in.
Oh, mine's still loading.
Don't worry, it won't go to the next turn without you.
Oh, there we go.
Maybe you won. You know, I'm really upset they don't make more sequels to Colonization. It was a Civ spin-off where you colonize America.
Okay. I haven't heard of it.
Yeah, it's really good.
Right.
What type of people are the Scythians? Are they Asians?
I honestly don't know. I suppose I should, but I'm not really an expert in
And they don't look
history.
black, so it must be Asians.
I
They're
guess
not
that I guess that there's some sort of Greek.
really.
There were a lot of Greek states at one point, weren't there? That weren't like a full nation.
Yeah, there's so many Greek civilizations in this game. You have that guy with the beard. What's his name? And then you have like
Pericles.
the Spartans. Yeah, and you also have Alexander the Great.
Yep. Yeah.
Of course, I found barbarians already.
Well, I found a city-state already. An economy one, so I get some cash.
Standing next to me.
Jesus. From finding this city-state, I'm getting an extra 4 gold a turn now. That's quite the boost.
Turns out I might be the one on the island.
I think we all are. They're all islands.
No, you said you placed continents.
Yeah, the map is called continents. But, I mean, every continent is an island. Unless you know, not including the ones that are connected by land. They're not islands independently from each other, but still one big island.
I'm not even going to argue with that because it's so stupid. Discordia, your kid is hungry?
My cat is running around like an idiot.
V, why can't you accept that Euro, Afro, Asia is an island?
But even when you had like one island and one piece of land and one continent, one piece of land and one piece of ocean, you'd be like, oh, it's technically an island.
Yeah.
It is technically an island. It's a big island.
I'm going to stop talking to you people.
The live chat's not appearing on my overlay. I'll fix that.
Excellent.
Well, I've made V happy. But yeah, that is strange that it's not.
What do you think about Super Chats Discordia? Aren't they annoying?
I don't know. I've never used them.
No, I mean, doesn't it lower the, what should I say? The quality of the program, because the streamer constantly has to stop and just like, oh, this guy said blah, blah, blah.
I don't know. I guess you can turn it off if it annoys you.
I think what it is that this is on YouTube Gaming, so the HTML is different, so it's not showing up. That kind of sucks. There is something I can do though, which actually hold on. I think this might work. Is it my turn? No, it's what it is. Shit, I'll take my turn then. Right, this might work. It did not. I'm guessing the CSS names are just different.
Justice.
Sucks. Alright, in that case, I'll set up direct window capture. Because fuck you.
The speed is quite fast.
Yeah, it's on the online speed, which is much faster than usual. It's twice as fast as the base game. Alright, I've put the chat over the thing. It's doesn't look great, but people will be able to see what they type anyway. No, did I tweet it out? No, it didn't tweet it out automatically. Okay. Why doesn't your name autocorrect?
Whose?
Discordia. I have to type the whole thing.
See, usually autocorrects it for me to like Discordis or something. Like, no, I'll tell you how it's spelled. Oh, for goodness sake, I've got a camp right next to me that explains the barbarians.
I put it on a map that's only it's shouldn't be so big that we don't find each other, but also shouldn't be so small that we can't do anything but find each other.
Fair enough.
Should have added more computers, honestly.
Yeah, but they do suck.
It's not the point that they suck or not. It's the point that you have something to do.
I have plenty to do. There are barbarians next to me again.
Beat them really easily.
Every time.
Plus, you can use computers against someone. Like when a player declares war on a computer, you can help the computer. You know, it's
True.
a lot more interesting with the levels of intrigue.
Well, there's only one less player than the map size recommends, so it's not that bad.
It's weird because I haven't found anyone though.
Yeah, me neither. I found one city-state, but that's it. It will happen sometimes. You just don't find anyone.
I shot an arrow into the air. I thought Clay must feel happy.
Was there anything you can do about your mic, Discordia?
What's it doing?
It's basically always on, and it's playing very low bassy sounds.
Any better?
Now you're quieter, but the sounds are still there. So V, not going to talk about Robin Gething anymore, even despite the entertainment he's giving us all.
Mate, I completely decimated him. I don't know what else is there to talk about.
You don't want to hire a private investigator to look into the scams.
Actually, it turns out he did a scam as well. He stole money from a charity, from a Kickstarter. Every single one of the anti-Sargonites, quote unquote, needs to steal money. Like it's a required thing.
Yeah, I don't know enough details to say for sure whether he's done that, but from what I've seen, it looks like he did.
I'm more curious now what's the whole drama with Kraut, because a lot of people tell me it's like, oh, Kraut did this. Why aren't you talking about it? Like, I honestly don't know. I think people assume that we constantly talk with each other and shit like that.
Yeah, we're all we're a pretty divergent group despite our friendship and mutual goals, I suppose.
Yeah, and the reason we're friends is because we kind of see eye to eye on a lot of political issues, but this does not mean necessarily that it's like I grew up with the guy.
And Robin blocked me today, in his style.
Yeah, I saw that.
I
wonder how many people he has on his block list.
I was deeply hurt, as I'm sure you can imagine.
Someone said, like, and it's like, I think Fat Annoying Hobbit or something like that. He's also like one of the anti-tribalists. He's like the worst name you can possibly come up with. And he's like, oh, well, Sargon blocks people. Well, it's like, yeah, but usually Sargon blocks people who insult him. You don't block people who disagree with you, you know, and then call yourself like a victor.
Yeah. True.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's fine, you know, it's not something haram.
I mean, the guy wasn't even capable of disagreeing with me. He just spent the entire conversation like trying to get away from a conversation where we disagree, trying to just make it about personal.
I think that you
attacks.
kept changing the subject.
Oh yeah. No, I noticed that when you managed to intellectually defeat him, what he did was immediately insult you.
Hmm.
That was his like shtick.
I just can't believe they managed to take 2 seconds of footage of you being like near in the vicinity of a playground and be like, well, this must mean this thing.
Yeah, you're a pedo now, Fee. You stepped near a playground whilst an enemy of liars.
They threw everything but the kitchen sink. So basically it's because I was next to a playground. When that didn't work, it's like, oh, because I had the wallpaper that they consider to be lolly porn. And then it's because I'm Romanian and a lot of Romanians are pedophiles, which actually got him banned off the Twitter. Then he comes back on Twitter and says like, oh, Twitter is trying to silence me because I'm trying to talk about Romanians. What the
What I didn't understand though was no one of them said anything about the guy who was actually in the playground or like me or any of the other people who were filming this thing. Yeah. It was just like, no, we recognize V, therefore V must be the bad one. And Sargon, who wasn't there.
Yeah, it's all ideological. You know, everything is ideological. It doesn't matter. It's the same with Anita Sarkeesian. Like, she got death threats, but then she stops talking about the person who sent her the death threat. She's not even interested in like finding out who is the person that sent her the death threats.
Whose civilization is purple with a light blue accent?
Not one.
I have no idea.
V, I noticed that one of the Pantheon beliefs is not available.
Yeah.
This indicates to me that that you're going to be spreading a bit of communism this game.
No.
Or perhaps niggerism?
Nah, I need to find something more interesting.
Okay.
Did you watch Game of Thrones last episode?
I did.
Isn't Euron Greyjoy a Deus Ex Machina now? You know, just teleporting all over Westeros and just...
Teleporting. Sorry, I keep muting myself so that I'm not buzzing, and then I forget to unmute myself. So I'm talking to no one.
Oh, I've met Gandhi.
You found the Gandhi.
The British have met Gandhi. This can only go well.
Well, he didn't attack the British, did he?
He didn't have to.
Did he start like India's War of Independence, or what exactly did he do?
I know some of it, but not a lot of it. He opposed the occupation, or the, whatever you call it, using peaceful means, and he did it very effectively. I'm not sure what happened as a result.
Sounds like a horrible twat.
Yeah, how dare you achieve social ends peacefully? That's not V's style. V isn't a moral fag. There is no number of babies too high that V wouldn't kill them to achieve his goals.
Very Machiavellian.
Well, look, I mean, he is a Romanian paedophile.
What?
Apparently so.
Not Machiavelli, though. Not as far as I know. I mean, though, if you'd given him a chance, and if it had, like, suited his ends, Machiavelli might have been a Romanian paedophile.
You know, it's a different thing from philosophizing to actually doing something.
It's true.
Did you notice that on Twitter, every single time when someone says, "Oh, so what you're really saying is," they will just misconstrue your argument?
Yeah, pretty much.
Though you would be more likely to notice the times that they do misconstrue it than the times that they don't. So it might not be every time.
I think Twitter is the worst place you can argue because you've got to fit everything into that 140 characters.
I don't see why it would be that bad, though I agree that it is. Like, I think it's just the worst kinds of people act in the worst kinds of ways on Twitter. I mean, there are some people who are reasonable one-to-one, who I've talked to, who then just become, like, disingenuous twats on Twitter.
It's because sometimes you want to make a nuanced argument, and you can't, because the character limit.
I guess there is a tendency towards making punchier statements.
Yeah.
I never found a problem with, like, getting my point across in a single tweet, though. But I guess I'm just better than you all. Fucking better than you.
Yeah, I'm terrible. I never have space to say what I want to say.
You can always do multiple tweets, but that is awkward, I know. Chat says Gandhi's nuclear arsenal is almost online. Any day now. It'll be there.
Oh yeah, that they removed it from this civilization though.
I don't know if they did.
Yeah, they actually made him peaceful.
Okay.
The joke's over.
Sucks.
Apparently they made the mistake. Like,
yeah, it was a mistake. They put -1 to try to make it not happen at all, but because it was a unsigned number, it wrapped around to the maximum, so it's basically infinite.
Yeah, he was like the most warmongering person, big leader.
Well, he wasn't warmongering. No, it was just the propensity to use nukes that they changed. So he was really peaceful, but if you went to war with him and he had nukes, he would absolutely use them.
I think he was a warmonger as well. Like, he declared war on me a couple of times.
Did he? Interesting. I don't think he's supposed to do that.
Yeah, using nukes isn't really good in this game because you kind of like destroy all of the production of a city once you conquer it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you get a lot of fallout.
So people say I like to use the word haram. That's not really true, is it?
I think you do use it quite a bit, but it makes sense.
Yeah, I think you use it for a bit.
It's true though. I mean, it fits lots of ideologies, not just Islam.
Yeah, I know. Which is why I use it.
Why does that give faith? Oh, it's extra amount.
Primitive Valley to me is always a sunrise.
Oh look, I found barbarians.
Found? I started next to barbarians.
Yeah, I killed 2 of them. I forgot the camp and they kept spawning.
They were literally my neighbors. Oh look, there's more that thinks they're coming to play. This happened to me last time I played with you as well, V. Remember? Like, I just spent the entire game just bashing off barbarians.
Jesus Christ. I'm looking at mentions and there's like 10 from one guy. He was arguing that the history of socialism has been less bad than the history of fascism.
Oh, I guess that's a really good case for socialism, eh? Because it's just, you know, slightly less.
But that's not even true, though, I don't think.
No, it's not.
And, like, I said that, because he said that the Nazis were responsible for 50 million deaths. And if you include starting a war, then maybe. But that's not quite the same thing as genocides and accidental genocides caused by ideology, which is what the Soviet Union was responsible for. And when I said that, he took accidental genocides to be like apologia for the Holocaust, like the Holocaust was an accident.
No, so Lysenkoism is...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I had to explain to him. Lysenkoism and dekulakization. Like, they were not intentional genocides, they were intentional actions committed due to ideology. But they resulted in mass death.
Those are things you learn from me.
Lysenkoism I got from you, yeah.
And you knew about the dekulakization?
I knew about it either before you told me about Lysenkoism or around the same time, but I don't think I got it from you.
Who else are you talking to, little?
Believe it or not, V, you're not the only one that doesn't like socialism.
I wouldn't say that, considering how many people like Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders.
But was that people actually liking Bernie, or just these are the choices that we've been presented and he might be the one who's not quite as bad as the others?
No, there's people mentally like
Many people
Bernie.
actually like Bernie. I can understand why. I don't necessarily share that, but I can understand it.
The poison of the mind, that's socialism cancer.
Is chat even visible like that? Can you actually read it? Barely. So that doesn't look like 720p 60. There. Ah, right. In the highest quality, you can just about read chat, so works for me. Oh, yoink.
Where the hell are you people?
I'm on an island pretty much on my own. I think it's quite far north as well, if that helps.
No, I think I'm the northest because I can see glaciers.
Okay.
I have no idea where I am.
Kitkiss says, well, socialists had better intentions than the fascists. Great victory.
Not really, the fascists also had great intentions.
Yeah, I know.
You're never going to have an ideology that's based on bad intentions, you know?
Yeah, pretty much not. Especially not one that's adopted by a lot of people.
Yeah. I mean, even Islam, you know, it's like kill the unbeliever and shit like that. And like, well, they're basically doing it because God wants them to. It's not that they want to do.
If you were to accept their worldview, their, you know, what they think is actually true, then it is with good intentions. It's just that if it's not true, then the intentions get really fucked up when they get to the other side of the equation.
Yeah.
And it just so happens they're not true.
I'm really curious, you know, like Christians keep making the argument, it's like, but what if it's all true? And it's like, well, you know, what if Islam is true? And it's like,
they're both just as likely to be fucked, mate. Hey, Discordia.
Oh no.
We were right next to each other this whole time. Do you feel left out yet, V?
Then I cleared out the barbarians for you. You're welcome.
I cleared out some as well. Also, nice Everest. Be a shame if something were to claim it.
Discordia. I need something to rape and pillage.
Well, I found an Oozaloo.
That's not appropriate. V, just find some barbarians.
I kind of dealt with 3 camps by now.
Haven't you found India yet, Discordia?
No.
Really? That's remarkable. V, do you know what the name of your continent is?
Nope. Does it say anywhere?
Yeah, you can either tell by mousing over a tile and waiting for the pop-up, or there's a lens for
Congo Kraton.
Alright. Well, if we come across something that sounds like that, I guess we'll know it's you.
So I take it you're not on the same continent.
We are not, no. That's the phone. I'm gonna just unplug that.
But it sounds so lovely.
I disagree.
Is it your phone?
No, it's just a landline. No wonder Brits took over India when Delhi is right next to Liverpool, says Kid Kiss. Yeah, we could manage. That 1995 house phone ringtone. Yeah, it's not a 1995 house phone either.
I'm still disappointed no one managed to steal your hat. What was that all about?
I never even seen the hat.
Yeah,
Really?
that's also true.
I was holding it up when people were following me down to the gardens.
Oh, I didn't get there till we were already at the garden.
That would explain it. So what you're saying is, it's your fault.
What did you say?
All I'm saying is I don't believe in this hat.
You don't believe in it? You mean like as a symbol or as something that exists?
Well, I've never seen it.
But other people
Just
have.
skeptic.
Any moment now you'll become an anti-skeptic. Once the skeptics start being too skeptical for you. You'll go gething on us. V, you've got some pretty angry crows outside your window, haven't you?
Yeah, I live next to a park which has a lot of crows in it.
Holy shit. The rumors were true. V even lives next to a playground.
I was gonna say that there's V next to a park again.
I'm in Uchiha Madara's Genjutsu constantly.
Yes, those syllables in that order.
Oh, you don't watch Naruto?
Luckily, no.
What kind of a monster doesn't watch Naruto?
I watched like one episode and got bored. V doxed himself. Quick, find a park in Romania.
Yeah, put it on 4chan. Stop giving Uzalu money, donate to my Patreon.
You know these aren't super chats, right?
Really?
There's not enough people watching to give super chats. These are just ordinary messages. The point of super chat is that you send it so that someone notices your message, but if there's so few messages that they'll notice even the normal ones.
Yeah, you're right.
See, you don't know this because you don't have super chat in your country. It's because there's too many pedophiles in your country, as Robin Gething recently revealed. Holy shit. V, that's a lot of background noise.
A helicopter is passing by, just wait for it.
It's not me this time.
Well, I also live next to a hospital, so...
Holy shit. V is a doctor, confirmed.
Are you aware of a continent called Amasia?
Amasia? Not yet, no. I've got someone exploring though, so it might not be very long before I am.
I'm starting to wonder just how far are we off one from another.
Damn it.
I don't know how far away Uzalu is, but he did come and visit.
I can't be that
He
far
can't be
away,
that
then,
far.
can I? Fuck. Oh shit. That's worth it. In fact, technically I'm still visiting.
I'm
I
extremely
see, yeah.
displeased over this map because it's so fucking boring.
Yeah, there's no way to ensure that we will all spawn next to each other. Maybe it is too large for the number of people we have. Probably could have done with making it one size smaller. You know, Discordia, I reckon that we are on like this main massive continent, and then there's a few smaller ones, and that's one of the ones that V is on.
So we put V on an island by himself. That doesn't seem like a bad thing.
It's just boring because there's no competition, so I can just expand as much as I want.
Oh, there's land there. What continent is that? Ah, I haven't discovered it properly yet, so I can't tell. The the chat is saying that the crows will give a really good hint to which park you're in, so they can definitely find you now. You know, Discordia, if I declared war on you right now, I could capture your settler. But I'm not going to do it.
Do it.
Nah, because she'd immediately capture it back. She hasn't got military units on the same hex, but they are nearby.
Nearby, they're like right next to you.
Basically not out of kindness that you're not doing it.
No, it's out of pragmatism.
Because she's a woman.
Trust me, V, I don't want your settlers either. I don't know where they've been.
That is true.
Oh, no, never mind.
I don't know where they've been, but wait till you see what they can do.
Respect woman, says chat.
Respect women.
Someone get a screenshot of me about to capture Discordia's settlers and just do like me, women, respect. There's your screenshot. Or I guess we could do that. There you go. You could use that if you want. Any of those would do. But I'm not actually going to do it.
I love how these, cultures of worshipping minorities just spark opposite cultures that absolutely despise those minorities.
Mate, women aren't a minority.
No, but, the progressive stack and all.
Yeah, I understand. It is interesting, though, that they treat them as if they are
why do they keep calling women a minority?
It's because they need them to be.
Well, it's like, Schrodinger's cat that's dead, but it's also alive. It's exactly the same with the women. Sometimes they're children, sometimes they're adults, and
depending on what suits the ideology in the moment.
Yeah.
Do you know there is a I think either luxury or bonus resource in this game called gypsum? I'm wondering how much of that V has.
Oh, you mean we don't have to go and mine V for it?
V is the resource. Yeah. You can go into the trade window with V, and you want to get gypsum, and you see there's like, wait, how do you have 100 of this luxury resource?
Calling a Romanian a gypsy is actually quite an insult.
I'm sorry, V, did I hurt your feelings?
Like calling me a nigger?
I mean, you could call me a world conqueror if you wanted. That would be really insulting.
Oh wow, then yeah, I can definitely see how problematic that would be for you.
Discordia, India's not going to be too happy about you trying to steal their land. Have you met them now?
We're busy with the barbarians.
I mean, they are. But still. Holy shit. Well, apparently the barbarians were busy with me as well. One of my scouts just got killed. It's pretty homo.
Oh, I found the Kumasians.
Do you also have a farm outside your house?
No.
What are those sounds then?
Birds. They're wild birds, they're not.
No, there's like machinery sounds.
No, it was not a helicopter.
Oh, okay. Chat says fucking Pinochet. I hope that's what the helicopters are doing. It is the best use of helicopters.
How many did he kill by helicopters? That's like a really expensive method of execution.
Probably. But it pays for itself, you know? Less socialists in the system. Better system. Discordia, I dare you to pronounce the name of your new city.
I wouldn't even know where to start.
It's an I with like a really strange accent, and then WNW.
Do you remember the one from Africa? It's like, what's your name? And he was like, Amumuwe Amunakuawe Amunikununosa.
Yeah, that's just the first name. I'll fill your policies.
Those barbarians are slowly coming over here after you got their attention.
Ooh.
They were busy fighting India, and then you're like, hi! Like, oh, what's over here?
Yeah, but bear in mind, I'm friends with India, so... What the fuck? Dude, what the hell? This must be some sort of... This is weird. India's just sent me a warning that says, nuclear weaponry is the future, how can you not see that? But we're not even in AD yet. What the hell? That's either going to be like some sort of Easter egg or a mod that I didn't know I had on. That's weird.
But they're right.
Well, as I suppose technically they are, yes. There's a lot of other things we should build instead. But I kind of like the benefits of this.
Oh, I got the great faggot.
Always good.
He wants me to take him to a holy side district. God damn it, faggot.
Oh, great prophet. Hey Discordia, I'm about to pay you another visit.
Don't bring any friends with you this time.
I hope you have some sort of defenses. it'd be a shame if something were to breach them.
I'm plundering Russia.
Oh, you found Russia?
Did you?
Not yet, no. Ah, but I did find Toronto. Which is almost as good. Now, what continent's that? Amasia. Have you found Amasia yet?
Yeah.
Okay. It's convenient. I still can't see your capital though, Discordia. Do you like my enormous navy I've sent to you? Be very afraid.
I don't actually see it.
Well, that's because it's a stealth navy.
Just because I'm not looking at the tiles
Submarines
that
in
it's on.
AD.
Sorry?
Submarines in AD.
BC. You know, you can actually get ships that are kind of stealthy before that. I think the privateer can only be seen when you're within 1 square of it.
No, it can be seen, but people don't know who commands it. So basically, if you attack someone with it, you don't have to declare war.
Okay. Interesting. Brilliant. I sailed past your territory, and the one tile that I didn't reveal the fog of war on is the one that your city's on. So I still don't know what your main city is called. I sent you a delegation, by the way. You should totally accept it.
Is there a Trojan horse in it?
Hey, I'm the British. If anything, it would be
Blankets covered with smallpox.
Yeah? How did you know?
I don't believe that myth.
Really?
Because
what part of it?
Yeah, at the time they had no idea about germ theory. It makes no sense.
Well, they wouldn't have done it deliberately.
Yeah, but that's the
people claim they
myth
did. Oh. Yeah, no, I don't think they did it deliberately. You rejected the delegation? What is wrong with you?
You know that gives you gold. And it's useless to send it to another player.
Technically it's not. It gives you an access level, which I think gives you some vision. Possibly? I'm not sure though. I might be wrong. But either way, it was only 10 gold. I guess I got the gold back though. Thanks.
No, you don't. I don't think so.
Okay, well, never mind. I guess I got confused with the massive amount of money I'm making anyway. Alright, V, well, do you know where Toronto is?
No.
Alright, well, if you go east of Amasia, you should find us. Or if you're a long way to its west, just go west and you'll find us too. I'm curious what you could possibly need this time for, V. Oh,
No,
you
Jesus.
disconnected.
It's crashed.
We
Let me see if I
can. I'll not end my turn. You should be able to get back in. I hope.
I have the big army, that's why I was taking my turn. It's okay though, go without me, because it was really boring. Alone on a continent. I took over Russia.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that sometimes happens with the luck of the draw.
Let me check on the Twitter.
We could maybe play another one later with an even smaller map to try and condense us even closer.
Yeah, that would be better.
You've got boats. You could have went and visited him.
I've got one boat.
This is interesting. Trump ordered CIA's covered Syria program to stop arming rebels after he saw a disturbing video, and he refers to the one where a child was beheaded.
Wasn't America arming the rebels?
Yes. And he said stop it.
CIA. Right. Good. Yeah, fuck them.
stranger. I declare war on you. Why? Because your navy is shit. Are you really declaring war on me for not having a navy? Yes. Alright shit, let's fight.
We can hear that, by the way, V.
It's fine. It's Civ 6 in a nutshell.
Just need one
Okay.
Alright shit, let's fight.
25 turns later.
Yes. Finally, now I just need one more turn to conquer the Vikings and continue peacefully expanding my empire. Warmonger, 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 warmonger. Oh god, what have I done?
Trading.
Friend, can you please open your borders for us? Sure. Jesus, what the fuck, mate?
Annoying agendas, Congo.
Oh, well, I've met someone. Hello, mate, do you have religion? But I will anytime soon. Hey, when you will PLS spread. Okay. Hello, mate, do you have religion? Not yet, buddy. PLS wait.
2 turns
Hello,
later.
mate, do you have religion? No. Stop. I will soon.
Yeah.
Why, you know, spread religion to me. I denounce you. Fuck, I just founded my religion. What the fuck is wrong with you? I don't even have faith to purchase a missionary. Fuck you. I declare war on you. End my life, PLS.
Building wonders.
So look, I can produce something in my city. HMM, let's see. So look, I can build the pyramids and get some more of those workers. Can't wait until I will finish it.
1 turn before.
Ah yes, just one more turn until the pyramids are done. What the fuck happened to the pyramids, mate? The United States built it first.
Sounds about right.
So fucking what? So we decided to remove the pyramids. The United States
So fucking what exactly, yeah.
built the pyramids because some jackass built it first. Yes. How the fuck did you have time to remove all that pile of shit in one turn? Include. Dot 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 fuck this game. Hey, what is up, mates? It's Alexei and my boy Vanya UK. Today I decided to do something different. I decided to do an AI only battle on a dual map. Ah, what a great city I have settled. So looks like I'll have some American neighbors. We denounce you for settling very close to us.
Annoying agendas, Egypt.
Hello, mate, want to be friends? Sorry, but you are not my type. Your military is very weak.
Joint war.
Hey, how about we declare war on that Gandhi dude? His missile is really creepy. Sounds good, M8. Let's go. You fucking warmonger. Why do you declare war on you for not keeping peace on the continent? Where do I buy a ticket to end my life?
Annoying agendas, England.
Russia.
Would you be interested in a trade agreement with England?
Holy shit, hi England, it's nice to meet you.
2 turns later.
Hey, you have lands on another continent, we denounce you. You fucking what, mate? We met just 2 turns ago. Not my fucking fault, we are on different continents. Fuck you, we declare war on you, warmonger.
Greece.
Are you so scared of...
Can confirm, do want cities on other continents.
Okay, bitch, how about I declare war on you? Warmonger.
Dude, Betsio made a meme as requested. The respect women one. Yeah, I'll link it.
Annoying agenda, France.
Oh god, they're awful. They get really peaceful and up in your shit, then they just declare war with a massive army.
Hold on, let me see.
AI Mayo Mole, look at you, you don't have spies. How you are a loser.
Oh yeah, and the spies thing.
Oh Mole, look at you, you don't have spies. How you are a loser, how go kill yourself. Listen here, you fucking grandma. It's the silly nobody got spies yet except your fat ass. Lol, loser, you don't have spies.
Stop spying on me.
Hello, mate, thank you for keeping peace on the continent. Bully for you.
To translate it.
Hello, we declare a surprise war on you. Bully for you, bully for you, bully for you, bully for you. What is the noise? Holy shit.
Spain.
Ah, what a glorious day to be alive. Well, what the fuck is that? Spain, what the fuck are you doing with all those inquisitors and missionaries? Nobody expects Spanish Inquisition.
Intermission.
Okay, that you convert my cities, I convert yours. What are you doing? Why are you converting my cities? You warmonger, prepare to die. Please, somebody just kill me already. Hello mates, thank you for watching this video, hope you liked it. This week on Sunday I will be playing an EU4 multiplayer game. Sessions last for about 3 to 4 hours and start.
Warmonger. They're stuck and don't have spies. Is the Stone Age known as spies?
Yeah, I think she does actually do that, like way too early. She starts ridiculing the spies.
Oh wow, Cocked by Brexit has like 5,000 views.
And over.
You know, I discovered the magic of Control-Shift-N.
Yeah, it's... I think I've told you about that before.
No.
Okay, apparently not.
Should have. He's still fighting my subscribers. God. He's still blocking people. When V fans complain about smearing people, and he posts like, okay, I'll block you. You don't have to get me upset. I wonder like how many people he blocked by now.
Not enough. It's never enough.
Anyone remember that guy who I think he was the dictionary gate guy, and he actually wanted everyone to be blocked on Twitter by default, and then to be able to selectively unblock the people he wanted to talk to.
You can actually do that. You can like set your tweets to private or protected or something like that. And then...
Yeah, that's only for your tweets though. That doesn't work for what you view.
I don't think like he cares about viewing others. He just doesn't want others to contact him.
He just didn't want to be disagreed with.
I asked Kevin Logan for an apology because he said it's my people that are targeting his channel, but it turns out it's actually Paul.
Yeah, imagine my shock.
Imagine my shark.
Conceptualize the sudden state of my disbelief. Well, that's a lot of barbarians all of a sudden.
What did you think about Cenk Uyghur's debate with Ben Shapiro?
I haven't watched it. It's not the kind of thing that I think I'd be interested in, but I saw one of your videos on it.
And what did you think?
Shit. I think Cenk was not addressing the points of Ben, but Ben was addressing the points of Cenk.
I don't understand how retarded you need to be to argue about money with a Jew. To be fair though, Cenk does have more money than Ben. Why do Jewish people wear the funny Jewish cap?
It's just a funny Jewish thing.
I feel like, what's the point? I mean, I know why Muslims wear the burqa. I'm just curious why Jews wear the cap.
I don't know. You'd have to ask. And Jew.
By the way, I heard this thing, which I need to verify. But it seems that, for instance, like if a Muslim wants to pray and there's no mosque around, he should rather go to a Jewish temple than a Christian church.
Interesting.
I need to fact check that. Anyway, I'm off.
Alright. Suddenly, 200 barbarians have arrived.
Oh, you've got them now, have you?
A different set, but yeah, same deal.
I had them from turn one. Like, my initial troops were just constantly attacked by them. So I'm probably like really far behind in everything because I spent the first like 10 moves just fighting off these barbarians that live next door to me.
Any excuse.
I do actually see one of your cities now, though. You are right next door to me.
Hmm.
So where even did V start? Well, I don't have any boats, so I'm not likely to find him anytime soon.
I think I'll stop in a couple of turns. We'll save the game. We can continue it later, maybe. Then,
yeah, sure. I do have some traveling to do anyway today.
If we play this again, I guess we can find V's corpse wherever it is in the world, which will now have been taken over by AI.
Well, if he rejoins, can he not join on one of the AI ones?
I think he can, yeah.
If he joins as India, like the three of us will just be on top of each other. Like I'm now, my sea line is actually now touching India.
Yeah.
They're gonna be quite pissy with me.
Yeah, he probably would declare war on you pretty quickly. Did you notice that we're at war?
I noticed you killed one of my scouts.
Yeah.
But in fairness, I was snooping around your sea, so...
Yeah, well that's not really why I did it. It's because you're Scottish. No, it's because it would be more interesting. But also because you're Scottish.
Fair enough. I see you sneaking up on me.
I'm not convinced that you know how battering rams work.
I wasn't actually trying to fight with them. I came across you with them.
A likely story. I assume everyone can hear the dog barking. I just mute it on the stream.
Yeah, I can hear it, so I assume everyone else can.
Yep. No, we've lost the call. And we've lost a unit, but that was going to happen anyway. I messed up the movement over here. Plenty more where that came from though. There we go.
Well, that was weird.
Hmm. Yeah, often when it disconnects, it doesn't make a noise.
It's been that long since I've used Skype.
Yes. Well, V uses it instead of Discord. Although he does have a Discord server. Not a public one.
I know he does use Discord.
Hmm.
But I guess you prefer Skype.
I'm back in a sec.
Alright.
Now we're back. I have hatched a cunning plan.
Oh, really?
I think everyone's still watching, they're gonna like it. Yeah, did you see that WoW gold is now worth more than the Venezuelan currency?
No, I didn't.
Socialism.
But then you did always get people selling WoW gold.
Yeah. They'd sell it for way more than it's technically worth as well. I'm not sure how the worth is calculated, but it's something like 8,000.
Technically, it's not really worth anything.
Well, it's 8,000 gold per dollar. Or something like that. And the value is, obviously, like, it doesn't have material value, but it has value to people. If people who play and enjoy WoW. Apparently. Apparently there are still people that do that.
I haven't played it for a couple of expansions now.
Same, yeah. I stopped playing during Kata.
I'm not sure if Cat was the last one I played or if I played the one after it as well.
Have you ever had a +5 adjacency bonus for district? It's quite impressive.
Don't think so. Why will you not move? You move. think it's taken me around 50 in-game years to walk around this hill.
I spy a Discordia. Attempting to sneak around my position.
I'm just out for a nice little stroll along the coast.
That is what it looks like. But, you know, I can't help but be paranoid.
Nice religion.
Ojo, you can't hear V because he left a little while ago.
don't know why my guys are adamant that they're going in your city. Every time I turn my back, they're fucking in there.
Are you telling them to move there?
No.
Then it's strange that they are.
Like, I don't know if they're set to go somewhere else and they keep trying to cut through your city or what, but every time I look, I'm like, what are you doing in there?
A likely story.
No, seriously. I see you in your boat.
What boat?
I see you in your boat.
There is no boat.
I can see it.
Boat is an
Coming
illusion.
into
Boat not real.
Still see that boat.
There literally isn't a boat now. You are now literally seeing things.
Get off my lawn.
What are you going to do if I don't?
Is India just running through with their missionaries?
Yep. Based India. Did your units accidentally step into the kill box again?
I think it's because I'm clicking on other areas of the map and they're going, I'm gonna go the long way around.
Well, you can. It does show you where they go if you hold down the right click while you're telling them where to go. I might go try find V. I've got a exploration vessel.
Yeah, I do wonder where he's died. It's a shame he didn't start where India was, because then it would have just been the three of us literally just on top of one another.
Yeah, they're the best kinds of orgies.
Did you manage to find V?
Huh?
Did you manage to find where V was?
I didn't. Not yet. I am still searching.
He's probably sitting on a little island with like all the resources.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And now you have to defend the city that you can't pronounce. Though I guess if you wanted to call it here, that would be fine.
Yeah, I think you've pretty much beaten me at this point anyway.
I think your start position wasn't great, and you were right next to
Can't
India.
make any decent units.
Well, crossbowmen are a really good unit at this stage of the game, and for a long time before. I prefer actually going with smaller land masses and navy. You know, if they're smaller land masses, I would have gone for a much more of a navy approach, especially because England.
Yeah, instead we just round up with like three nations right next to one another.
And V nowhere to be found.
Yeah. Oh, what are you taking for?
I think he said he was on a continent that isn't either of the two that I currently know of, so I guess I should go further.
I don't know, I
afield.
didn't actually build any boats. So I can't go exploring.
Alright, well, up to you. I mean, if you, yeah, I mean, I don't think there's much recovering from that position. Alright, well, I'll save it anyway, but we'll stop streaming now. Well, I've been doing a bit of, quite a bit of Civ 6 multiplayer lately, and I've been trying to get it so that we have a good, like, match setup, so that it's fun, and this was a slight progression in that series of attempts. So next time, I will set it up even better. I think smaller maps, slightly higher water to land ratio.
I don't suppose it's so bad if everybody ends up on their own continent, but it must have been a bit boring for V just being himself up there. We're all like, oh, look, there's this one and there's this one. He's like, oh, well, great, I'm on my own.
Yeah. Yeah, I could definitely set it up so that that's less likely to happen, but unfortunately it's it'll sometimes happen regardless.
Yeah. So where was V then?
Yeah, I'm not sure. He must have been a long way to the west where we were, because the continent to the west of the one that we were on wasn't the one that he was on, as far as I know.
Oh, okay.
So it must have been another one entirely.
What, possibly?
Okay, anyway, the stream is over, folks. Thanks for coming, those of you that did. And we'll do better next time. Ta-ta.